Hey guys, Colonel Dan here today, and today we are going to play a replay from my clanmate Meat Nugget. He's going to be using an Inferno Dragon Lumberjack and the Graveyard, of course, the Graveyard deck against a classic Elite Barb, Prince Elite Barb type deck. He drops Cryface for some reason, so let's just see how it's going to go. Come on, Elite Barbarians off the bat, let's zoom in here, and come on, that dragon and those minions. Unfortunately, they weren't enough to stop the Elite Barbarians because the Elite Barbarians could target them, but he drops a Lumberjack in here. Let's see, that Lumberjack is going to drop its Rage. Once it dies, those Fire Spirits are going to kill it, but that Raged Up Baby Dragon is going to do a lot of work on that tower. Now they are both roughly even. He's going to drop his Wizard down the back. This guy named Tsunami against Meat Nugget. So what's Meat Nugget going to do? He's going to drop that Giant to defend, and that Wizard's going to go down right when he drops the Graveyard. Let's slow down here. Wow, you can hear that slowed down effect. Let's see. Oh, he even drops Elite Barbarians to counter. Let's see how this is going to go. So a few skeletons are targeted on the tower along with a giant. That's going to do lots of damage. Is that going to take down the tower, in fact? Come on. Whoa, you can see that slow motion zap. Those Elite Barbarians are slowly taking out those skeletons, but those skeletons were too much for the Elite Barbarians, and the slow motion is going to end. That was cool. The giant, along with the Graveyard, that combination just took down the tower, but that's not the end of Tsunami. He's going to come back quick, may I say. Just look at this prince. Just look at this prince. It's going to be countered. This tombstone is just going to straight up countered, but I don't know, that baby dragon, maybe, unless he's going to use it for a counter push. Here he comes. He's going to, Tsunami's going to use his minions to defend against that, against those skeletons, I suppose, because Baby Dragon's tanking right now. And the giant didn't even do that much damage, so was it really worth it? Was it really? The Elite Barbarian's going to come. How is he going to defend on the ground? Let's see here. Alright, and he can't really defend on the ground. That Graveyard is his only opportunity, but that didn't really do well. But come on, the King Tower is actually going to lose a lot of health here. The minions just for some defense, along with the Prince. But those Fire Spirits, always carry Fire Spirits if you're always up against minions. Skeletons, things like that. Things that can get shut down by Fire Spirit very quickly. Let's see what is going to happen next. Meat can drop his he's going to drop his giant in the back, possibly coming up for another push. Let's see what else is going to happen. Come on, that baby dragon. Oh, come on, more intense stuff happening on the King Tower side. Two zaps, one zap from each person, but that Elite Barbarian along with those minions, they're going to take the tower down all the way to 500 health. Now, let's see what's going on the other side of the map. Let's slow this down as the Graveyard comes out. The skeletons are going to come on. The fireball that took out the giant. The baby dragon and the Inferno Dragon just died. But those skeletons, come on, just do lots of work. Come on, is there going to be a zap? Yes, I called that. The zap is going to come down. Unfortunately, shut that down. Always bring a zap if you always see goblins. The zap's good to counter the Graveyard. Now let's get out of the slow-mo and let's get this giant in here, coming for another push perhaps. Now he has to defend heavily on the left side. Nugget here, and yeah, just some defensive baby dragon and the minions, but let's see what he's going to do. He's going to drop the Graveyard down. Let's just watch these skeletons and the giant in slow motion here. Come on, one more hit, and man, that Graveyard wasn't even necessary. That was just for some decoration. Yeah, it really wasn't very necessary, but I don't know, let's see here. Yes, so that 2-crown win, that's very nice with Meat Nugget. Let's see his classic deck, his typical deck. We have the Lumberjack, the Inferno Dragon, and of course the Graveyard against an Elite Barbarian deck, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Colonel Dan. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.